Hey guys, so for today's video I have a makeup tutorial and I did this kind of all brown super chocolate makeup look. I don't know why, but I was really inspired by a rich chocolate brown and I figured let's just do chocolate everything. Chocolate eyes, chocolate liner, chocolate lips, and let's do a full-on chocolate makeup. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I think again it's perfect for fall because of the brown tones. Brown is totally a fall color. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you are interested in checking out how I got this makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. So my mic was fully off this entire time that I was doing like primer and foundation. So we're starting off like this. This is how we're starting the tutorial, which is kind of awkward, but I mean, it is what it is. So I'm using right now the MAC Studio Fix Fluid and I'm just popping that all over. I kind of forgot how, not dry, but like kind of dry this foundation is when it comes to like blending it out. Like it's a little bit on the tough side to blend out. But I love the finish it always gives at the end. Super like flawless full coverage finish. So for concealer today, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream. And this one is in the shade Light 7, which is super duper light. I know it's going to be really light for me right now. But it's okay. I'm going to do like a super bright under eye, which I've been really loving lately. So I'm just going to put that underneath the eye and also down the center of the face. I'm only applying a little bit because this is super full coverage, so I just want to see how light of a shade this is first before I just put too much on Cupid's bow and on the chin. And of course I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. Whenever I'm blending out concealer lately, what I've been doing is kind of blending it up my nose just on the sides here, and what that does is it almost kind of contours my nose already for me. Because you have like the nose highlight right here and then you have a little bit up here, so then you already have this shadow kind of play going on, so it kind of contours your nose already for you. So if you're too lazy to do some nose contouring but you still just want a little bit of sculpting on the nose, that's a good little kind of easy way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm actually using a new powder today that I've never tried before, so we're going to test it out for the first time on camera today. This is the RCMA Original No Color Powder. I'm just going to take a tiny bit. I don't want to set my face like too heavily today, so it didn't change the color of my foundation, which is really nice. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild contour palette and just take this yellow shade right here to highlight and set the under eye. But I'm also going to be testing out this MAC shaping powder. This is in the shade Emphasize and it's super pale. I just wanted to see how I would like it for kind of highlighting the eye. So I'm going to take this yellow shade and mix it with MAC Emphasize and it kind of creates a super pale yellow. So I figured I am going to try this powder out. I know a lot of people like it for highlighting and brightening the under eye, so figured your girl would try it since I've been like loving a bright under eye lately. Yeah, that definitely brightens your under eye. Super bright, but I'm like living for it though. And a lot of you guys ask why I bring my concealer all the way down here, and that's because I like to create the illusion that my face is longer than it is, since my face is actually wide. I have a rounder face, so if you just kind of highlight this center area of your face, it really helps to you know, elongate it and make it look longer and thinner and slimmer. So that's why. So I am going to bronze up my face, and you guys know I've been obsessed with this bronzer. I can't even apologize for using it that much because like I'm not even sorry. I love it so much. I've been like living and breathing it, dreaming it every single night. It just gives you the most, and a lot of you guys have actually bought it just because of how much I rave about it, and you said that you are obsessed with it too. It just gives the most pretty like caramel bronze to the skin. It makes it look really pretty. A lot of you guys asked me what brush this is as well, and I actually linked it in on my blog under the Shop My Favorites tab. If you guys check that tab out, I went ahead and linked this bronzer brush, which you guys can pick up from Sigma. So I'll leave my blog link down below for you guys if you're interested. Can you guys believe I've been loving this bronzer so much lately that I've been like skipping contouring because I just love the definition and like sun-kissed like look that this gives me already, that I never feel like I need contour, but I'm still gonna contour today. I'm actually gonna try contouring with this shade from the Wet n Wild contouring palette, even though it's a little bit on the red side. I don't know. We're doing a chocolate makeup look today, so what could go wrong? I wanted like a really pretty dark nude blush for today. Since we're doing like a chocolate look, I don't know, I just feel like I don't want much color to my cheeks. I want like a bunch of like brownie tones on me. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I should like mix this really pretty nude from NYX. This is the Nude'tude NYX blush, the HD blush. And it's really pretty, but it's a little bit on the light side, tiny bit. I mean, it would still work. But I thought, why don't I mix it a tiny bit with this dark chocolate Soleil bronzer, which this bronzer is so beautiful to bronze with too, but I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'll just mix a tiny bit of this with this. So I'm gonna take majority of this Nude'tude, and then I'm literally just gonna take like a tad bit of this, yeah. And we'll see how that goes. I'm honestly always winging my makeup look. Like I'm always just seeing how things go. I like that. You see how that's like barely a blush? It's more of like a little bit of blush, but like an extension of your bronzer a little bit. I don't know, I feel like that's just what I wanted today. It's really pretty. So that just goes to show you, like makeup, you can play around with it. Like I just used a bronzer as a blush and mixed it with one of my blushes, so just have fun. Okay, so strangest thing ever, I've been like semi-enjoying a little bit less highlight. I know, crazy. Like I almost just like my face just like this. I don't know, I'm like conflicted, you know? A lot of the times I'm like, should I apply highlighter? I don't know, I think I might just apply a tiny bit on my cheekbones, like literally a tiny bit, and then I like to like highlight my nose a lot, for sure. So I'm gonna take this, this was limited edition, but a good dupe for it is the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion highlight in golden. I just want to use this because just to make some use out of it. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and just highlight a little bit. Like I said, I don't know, I've been like kind of not wanting that much highlight. Could it be the highlight is dying a little bit? I don't know, because I've seen a couple other people been saying that too, like they've been enjoying just a matte face. But I will say I do still love to highlight my nose. I just really like it a lot. I'm gonna take this and I've actually even been using my finger just to really heavily apply it, and then like obviously that's not blended, so I'll just take this brush and kind of blend it out. This I've been liking doing. And my Cupid's bow always. So I went ahead and did my brows, primed the eyes, so we're gonna move on to some shadows. So I debated on what shadows or what palette I wanted to use today, since we're gonna be doing a full-on chocolate makeup look. And the first color that just popped into my head was Anastasia Fudge. It's the most beautiful, like rich, fudgy brown. So I mean, that's the color we're gonna kind of base this look around today. The first thing I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of burnt orange, which matches my shirt. It's just a smidge lighter. I'm just gonna take this on a super fluffy brush and kind of take it from inner to outer corner. So from inner to outer in these windshield wiper motions, and you can even circle it. And you can just be kind of messy with this shade since it's just a transition. So we're gonna jump straight into Fudge. We're not gonna waste any time because I am dying to use this color. It is probably the most beautiful brown I've ever seen. And I'm just gonna take this and really pop it directly into the crease. And kind of do the exact same thing we did with the transition shade, you know, inner to outer. Except we're not gonna, you know, fluff it around too much. I wanna take it more directly into the crease. So taking Fudge again, we're gonna bring it more in the outer and inner corner. So I actually just dabbed a tiny bit into Morocco, and I'm placing it right over that brown shade, and it just brings a little bit more warmth. So I'm gonna take Fudge again and just do the same thing, and this is just a little bit of a smaller brush just to really precisely place the product. So for the center of the lid, I'm gonna take a little bit of pink champagne and amber and just kind of mix the two together. It's gonna make just more of a nice champagne-y shade, I'm hoping. Let's see. So let's mix the two and see what we get. Yeah, so just like a nice champagne. And I'm just gonna pop that in the center. I'm not gonna wet the brush because I don't want this look to be too metallic. I'm actually gonna take the same brush we applied Fudge with, and I'm just gonna go over the edges. So we're gonna go ahead and add burnt orange. And I'm gonna take this pretty low because I want this to be, you know, kind of dramatic. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Fudge with just a smidge bit of Morocco to add some real warmth in there. And I'm just going to smoke out this lower lash line. I want it to be pretty dramatic, and I want it to look I want it to look like my eyes ate a chocolate bar. You know? I'm going for that look. So I know it's looking super crazy right now, but once you have, you know, your lashes on and your lipstick on and everything, it's just gonna look more like a glam dramatic look and not crazy. So don't worry about that. So I'm gonna take this kind of fluffy, precise brush, and I'm just gonna go over these edges down here and just make sure that they are blended out. You can even take the big fluffy brush you used to blend out the crease shade and just take it on the bottom as well. So I'm going to take this Makeup Geek Espresso eyeliner, and I am just going to pop that, well, I always say that. I am just going to take that along the waterline, and then I am going to take it and just smudge it out a little bit just so it's not so stark. So I decided I am going to do a wing liner, but I thought, maybe I should do a chocolate brown wing liner. So I'm actually going to take the liquid lipstick that I'm going to use and use that as a liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a thick wing. So I'm just going to take some Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I'm just going to go ahead and coat my lashes to prep for some falsies. For the inner corner, I am going to wet the brush, and then I am going to put the same lid shade that I put and just pop that on the inner corner. So I wanted to pop in and show you guys what I'm doing. I just went ahead and applied some falsies off camera, but I wanted to pop in and show you guys. I went ahead and applied some lower lashes mascara, but I figured I kind of want to like make them a little bit brown. So I'm just taking some of the liquid lipstick and almost like painting them. I'm just taking it on a brush, dipping it in here, and I'm almost just like painting it. And this is just gonna give them like a very deep brown black vibe. So now it's time for me to actually use this liquid lipstick for my lips. So this is Kylie's True Brown K. This is one of my favorite brown lip colors, and I am going to be overlining my lips just a little bit because that's just my personal preference. So that is it for this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I literally look like I ate an entire box of chocolates, but I like it. I'm digging it. I hope you guys are loving it, and let me know if you guys like the whole talk through tutorial style. I think I also want to do a chit chat get ready with me because I haven't done that in a long time where I like sit down and full on talk to you guys. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.